So next page, please. So I will give you a short background of how the XD team started. And it started 2020 actually. And as many things, it started with a vision. What can we do more with design? Because design has been working very locally and quite isolated in our markets and in our units. But could we do something to stretch the way of working with design and services a bit more than we had? So 2021, we had Anna, Mari, and Giritz on board, and 2022, we had Peter, Slava, Liga, Christine, and Erlands. And also from management side, we were also asked to work more with services. Can we also get paid for what we do? So this is us today, and we are quite diverse team from Sweden, Finland, Latvia, and Germany. We have different cultural backgrounds, and we are in different ages. And this is a picture of the location. So you see Riga city center and the beautiful Daugava river. So it's located about 20 minutes with a car from city center. And now we will walk into the XD headquarters that we have in Riga. So it started some years ago, and of course we had no office space. We had to kick out wood products from the office. We had to tear down a lot of walls. We had to renovate a lot. But on this picture, you see the result of it. This is some scenes from the XD office in Riga, and you see different scenes from the office and from the lab. And what is our purpose? Our purpose is to help customers to drive value via sustainable design with a cross-divisional multi-material design service, and also to charge for design services. So we are working on 3 areas. We have this innovation, sustainability, and marketing type of customers. They are working as our growth engine. But we also have our bread and butter, and this is this indirect customers and add-on services. And as you know, we have designers also on contract on this side. So for example, Mari is working on for formed fiber and Peter as well. And we have Liga and Christine working for wood foams. So they are working on contract for these units that are in need of design services. And our target is to find the direct customers, the direct paying customers to the XD team. And on the left side, you will see some examples of what we have been working with. Replacing plastic for Vogue, we are using new sustainable materials to do this, and we are combining the portfolio of Stora Enso to solve these complex sustainability challenges at our customers. And as you know, also maybe beginning of this year, we went into a P&L. And that means that we need to cover our costs and also, if possible, make some more money on top of that. And we are using these cases to cover cost, for example, the direct customer cases, the indirect customer cases, services from the lab, and also some BU cases when we are supporting the business units. And this is just an example for reference, so you can see how it can look like when we are charging for services. We are working in different phases, and we are estimating the cost of the work we do. And to give a recap of this year, so this P&L started in January. We had our first financial update in April. And of course, we are not break even. This is the target for this year, but we are on a good way. Our pipeline in May, this is not updated. It looked like this, and we can now also add some more customers on this, like Zwilling in Germany that Slava has been working with, and also Google is a customer in the pipeline that we have a planned meeting with. In June, we were updating on launching the external web page. So we are now having a landing page for the XD team. And this is really good because we want also people to know that we are existing out there. We had our XD roadshow for all the business units in June. And We are also having the lab fully equipped in October. And in the end of the year, we are working towards to getting direct sales from the lab services. We already have it, but also from the digital tools that we have been developing during this year. And this is just a sneak peek of the external web. So it includes from customer success stories to Stora Enso portfolio achievements and design processes and possibilities. And let's go to the next one, Alice. So now you will meet the team.
One second. Making sure that we have a sound. Okay, can you hear?
Yes.
There's a sound. Perfect.
But video stopped.
Well, yeah, one more time.
And no sound, Erlands.
Okay, third time. Charm.
And I am heading the XT team. The XT team is a multidisciplinary team working with renewable and sustainable materials, innovative designs, and packaging tech. We help to solve complex customer challenges by designing end-to-end solutions. As you know, I'm located in Stockholm, and I would like to show you something else than the usual Stockholm city scenes. This is something that Stockholm is quite famous for. It is its archipelago. And the water you see behind me, that is actually the water road for the big boats to Baltics and Finland. And if you look at the deck behind me, here is where we swim during the summer. And I'm not a winter swimmer. Definitely not. I prefer when the water is quite warm. Besides working with design and packaging solutions, on my spare time, I love to grow things. And I love to grow especially trees, and especially fruit trees. This tree that you see in the picture is a peach tree that I planted about 7 years ago. And now it's blooming. This makes me very happy, but also our bees and bumblebees. Now you will meet the team. Over to you, Slava.
Oh hey, I'm Slava. I joined the XT design team 3 months ago as a packaging designer here at Stora Enso, and this is where the magic happens. My apartment in Hamburg, Germany. And before I hand it over to my colleague Erlands, I will show you what else Hamburg has to offer besides my desk. Here are my favorite places.
Thanks, Slava. We approach every design idea the same way, no matter the task, material, or technology, to create a purpose and value. This opens a field of play and flexibility, a play of perspectives, connections, and materials that can burst into powerful design solutions. My name is Erlands. I live in Green Oasis in very city center of Riga. Being at the heart of busy city life yet having a space to grow trees. Dive my mind into abstract paintings or just have a lazy afternoon in the nature's company. You are welcome to drop by whenever you visit Riga. I'm packaging designer in Stora Enso's powerhouse XD team, group of talented, vibrant people that strive to innovate, positive environment and hold together as one. People like Anna, who will tell her story.
Thank you, Erlands, and welcome to Sweden. Welcome also to Research Center in Karlstad, where I am located. My name is Anna Kjellberg, and I'm a packaging designer in our XD team. I'm also working as design lead in many of the cases we have, meaning that perhaps it's you and I who will meet in the next meeting. As you can see, this is really a room for inspiration, but behind me is only a few of our materials we have in Stora Enso. And as you know, in XD team, we work with all materials available at Stora Enso. What else do I need to get inspired? I think I will show you.
Inspiration is very interesting. At Stora Enso, we always say that innovation never happens in isolation, and I can only fully agree. My creativity has not necessarily anything to do with my office or my normal work hours. I get inspired by traveling and meeting new people, by talking to our customers, and most of all, by actually seeing and working together with my colleagues. Another very important ingredient in my life, except my family, of course, is coffee and spending time outside, preferably also close to water. Speaking about coffee and this fantastic Swedish fika we have, I'm wondering, Liga, would you like to share this with me?
I'm here in Riga office, but I would love to have real coffee breaks much more often together. My name is Liga Viksne, and I have been in corrugated design for some time. Here in XD team, I'm doing my best to design creative and fun packaging using our innovative wood foams. And also, I help to develop and introduce our digital tools to design and sales communities. How cool is this?
But when my exciting working day is over, you can find me here, in my garden, or wandering around in the forest with my dogs. I have heard that Finland has amazing forests too. Maybe you can tell us more, Mari.
Thank you, Liga, and welcome to Vaasa. My name is Mari Sumuranta, and I do product design for Bond Fiber. I mostly work from home, but not alone, since we have a product development team. Our products are made of pulp that comes from Nordic forests. And the forest is where I go to when I want to calm down and get some energy.
I'll pass on to Peter.
Thank you, Mari. Hi, I'm Peter. I'm a product designer who recently joined the team. My main area of focus will be the formed fiber product development here in Hylte mill in Sweden. My life here in Hylte is very simple and very calm. With my own eyes, I get to see the raw material that will be turned into sustainable packaging, or as it may be, to give us a roof over our heads one day. In my daily life, I like creating things. Whether it's packaging design or perhaps a simple wooden fence, I get a lot of joy out of creating or building new things. Above all, I have a very soft spot for all the creatures that we share the planet with and those who keep us company in our human lives. Anyhow, now I would like to invite you for a journey to Latvia to meet Christine. Cheers!
Oh, hey Peter. Hi everyone, my name is Christine Bittenetze and today we are here in our Pack Tester lab. Yes, this is the place where we are testing packaging and product together to understand how the packaging will protect the product during the distribution cycle. Yes, it seems like it's all in one piece. But do you want to know what else do I do? Yes, I'm a wood form designer, and my priority is to replace EPS, PU and PE plastics and find the best solution how to utilize Papira and Febreze materials. But do you want to know what is my favorite place in Latvia that made me return back home after 7 years living abroad? Well, follow me.
Hi, my name is Dirks Darums and I'm project manager from XDT, and one big part of my work is development of this place where we push the limits of packaging design. But of course there is more than that. I've been with the XD team right from the first day, so I can say for sure how exciting and agile journey we are having here as a team. You saw the Packtester Lab. Of course our core business is creating stunning designs, but also my cup of tea and field of work is development of new digital and innovative tools. And sometimes that happens here from the Riga office, but sometimes from my cozy home office here. But since I really love being outdoors and being close to nature, sometimes when I have some walk and talk meetings, I take them out here in the woods.
So let's hand over to Erlands, who will talk more about how we can add more value to our customers and the ways we are doing that.
Okay, thank you, Sigrid. Hi, everyone. Hope you can hear me well. My name is Erlands. I work from Riga as a designer, and I will share you our ways of working, how we build trust to our customers, and who to contact from XD team if you need some support. So our main focus is to create a better customer experience, and it is with easier way of understanding our offer. Why select sustainable solutions? What are our customer benefits using these materials, and how we can support through this customer journey. And it is all possible simply because we have design and production all in one place. An advantage to bring these two things together is creative side of problem solving, creativity, flexibility, and technical side from all the knowledge, resources, and supply chain that Stora Enso has. And production sites or design agencies separately are not capable to do all these things together. And I will tell you why. What we want to solve for our customers, if they have complex design needs or are they looking for creative ideas or adding value to their customers, then they most probably don't go directly to the producer or production. They will contact design agency. They will create amazing designs and then get customer attention, approval, and then contact producer to develop these things. And sometimes in this process, these designs are not usually all of them are reusable. So agencies need to learn how to adapt them and change design. So this creates this loop of changes in the process. And with our way of working, if we build better design service, we can eliminate this loop because we bring creative, producible, production possible ideas, price and sustainability reports, and we are transparent and we don't oversell what we can make. And we can bring all these answers to our first meetings to the customer. And this gives much easier and faster way how to move from idea to design through the production. And for the customer, it's an amazing opportunity to also have everything in one place. So from discovery, where we understand customer needs and propose the solutions for their ideas. In design phase, we prototype and test these materials to make sure that this packaging actually works. And in the delivery phase, we implement these designs to the production. And how we introduce us to our potential customers is that we say that we support in this sustainable transformation journey with innovative materials, design, and production. And we showcase wide range of possibilities with our materials. If there are need to create construction, protect the product, create unique forms, think about different ways of how to show appearance of the packaging, protect with the cushioning, maintain the temperature or protect from moisture, plan automation, test packaging durability, or even 3D print, that it's all possible here. And it is all possible because we have this connected environment. We have all the technical material knowledge together with design that works together as one. And our team's role in this environment is to help in situations when our customer is looking to solve complex designs, add extra value to the packaging, or test possibilities with multiple material use in one package. And secondly, we are supporting our internal teams as well with helping designing and developing their ideas to introduce their material and work, and also to be a team that can bring creative ideas anytime when it's needed. So in the next slide, you will see a video of our inauguration ceremony in headquarters in Riga, where we had a workshop, training, and we look at our production site. And overall, it was an amazing time to finally meet all us together as a team. Let's take a look. Okay, next topic is our Stora Enso customer success stories. And this is our way how we are building trust to our with sharing our capabilities and knowledge with our potential customers. And we are sharing that we can help in transportation, automation, sustainability, optimization, and even more. And with that, based on the customer, we are sharing some deeper look in these customer stories. For example, recyclable magazine packaging from Vogue Scandinavia that transformed the publishing industry with renewable recyclable magazine packaging. And at the top, you can see the plastic packaging that was used before that. Next one is 100% formed fiber case, where we made a highly durable packaging from recyclable material with clearly visible products. And again, sample before where you can see the plastic packaging that we replaced. And the last one is Second Life Packaging Melker, where we replaced plastic with innovative wood foam materials and added reusable hanger for the pedals that you can see in the middle of the packaging. So that gives a new way for the customer to use a packaging, not throw it out and use it afterwards as a second life product. We are sharing that we are very proud with all the results of design awards in Stora Enso. So previously year we got 25 awards in whole Stora Enso, and some of these awards in our team. And also we have more fantastic news that maybe Sigrid you would like to tell about our latest accomplishments.
Yes, thank you, Erlands. So we got this announcement quite recently that we have won four bronze awards for Pent Awards, and that is a British UK competition. So it's really extraordinary for one company to win as many as four awards in Pent Awards. But this is still confidential, so keep it for yourself. It will be published externally quite soon, I think. But this was really, really nice. And it's also important for the new markets team, also this wins in UK.
Okay. And the last is about our team. We are always looking forward to supporting you for outstanding results. And if you want to start a new success story or get a support, you can contact our designer, Anna. If you want to learn about design awards, when to participate, what are the dates and how to fill out the forms, or you would like to learn about creating new sales channels, you can contact Slava. For wood foams, we have two amazing designers that are breaking boundaries of these two materials, Papira and Fibreeze, that is Liga and Christine. For formed fiber, we have super talented designers, Mari and Peter. For board materials, we have designers with deepest knowledge and many years of experience with these materials. It's Liga and Anna. For biomaterials, so next week we are starting our first 3D printed project, and for this project, for this material, you can contact me. Or if you have any question outside the packaging design, in exhibitions, branding, products, interior, furniture, or how to present your service and design on websites, I can guide you to with the best decisions here. Yeah, and with that, I would like to give a word for our next presenter, Deirdre Dagums, that is product manager and designer with a bright and focused mind, and together with Liga, they are creating tools that will modernize our service and way of working.
Thank you, Erlands. Thanks. So,
digital world and digital tools connected to design is actually related to the first thing that Sigrid mentioned at the beginning of this presentation, that we are working in quite isolated silos in Stora Enso, and there should be means found to better cooperate between design teams, between designers and everyone who is working in this field in Stora Enso. So basically from day one, this pack designer, or it then went by the project name AI in Design, project was started and needs discovered and proof of concepts tested out, how we can build a virtual shelf or portfolio or catalog of the best that we are having, and it has to be a super user-friendly way, a simple and fast way how designers can share all the bright ideas, all the designs, both in design community, then one step wider in also the sales community, because sales representatives are the ones who are offering those designs to our customers. And then with a look in the future, also thinking that this could be a way how we can, in one way or in another way, connect designs or connect customers to the process of designing, or at least selecting the most suitable designs for the needs. And now in our team, we have actually brought this to a level where it's up and running, and we are already hearing some feedbacks from the cases where it's being used in finding good design solutions for and best matches for our customers. So you can actually check the link that I just dropped in the chat and try it out for yourself. A bit more than 400 designs are now included, up and running. Currently it's corrugated, but we really hope that we can connect other materials and ideas and combinations also with the same shared platform. And it's a web application, actually a progressive web application, so it can be almost installed in the mobile device, but yeah, it's right away usable from desktop apps. And let's take a quick look in the other part, which is prepared by Liga, and that's a quick demo. But I think the tool is pretty user-friendly and self-explanatory. And here Liga is guiding through a bit the whole process, because the story, historically, we identified one thing, that it's super hard for non-designers to navigate through 2D drawings and technical information. So here it has been made in a user-friendly way so that everyone can understand how the product really works, get some images for presentations, and also get all the high-level but most important information. And the other tool that didn't originate in our design team, but since it had a successful proof of concept done a couple of years ago, and it's heavily related to design, then also in our team we picked up and further developed this idea, which is now known as a product pack simulator, also launched in Finland and in Baltics, and we are preparing to roll it out during autumn also in Poland and Sweden. And it's basically a virtual laboratory where we can simulate the most popular test in the industry, which is box compression test. And currently we have a set of most popular standard designs where we can select the structural design, as you will see in a quick demo, select the material, and then see how it really works with that particular structural design. And that can both help to reduce extensive material consumption. It can help to make some smarter solutions by playing around with object placement and just making sure that we are not using too strong material when it's not actually needed. And frankly, we have that problem even with the tool in place. So now we are trying to find some ways how we can better feed in all the information so that we don't over-design all the things. And that's a way how we would get the result after doing the steps that I mentioned. We can see the weak spots, we can see the
collapse process so that we know where the damage happens the first. And we can even compare multiple materials and then generate a test report like this, which can be shared by with customer. So that's in a very nutshell. Compared to other product, this is still work in progress. A lot in the technical part. We are constantly finding new parts which we should technically improve, accuracy-wise, material-wise, design-wise, but it's getting better and better, I would say, on a weekly basis. All right, but then of course there are some cases, a lot of cases where we cannot simulate, and it will be a very long road till we can simulate everything, especially together with the product. And that's the other development type of project that we are leading and running in XD team. And I will actually hand over to my colleague Christine to tell more about this one, as she is into the daily operations of this.
Thank you, Jit. It was very exciting to see and hear about the DigiTools. And now about how PackTester Lab can support you in packaging development. Next slide, please. Hello and welcome back from holidays, everyone. My name is Christine Bittenets and I'm packaging designer and PackTester Lab technician. And today I have the honor to present our PackTester Lab. So our PackTester Lab is built for pre-shipment performance testing of transport packaging. And typically it's about how well the package will protect the content during distribution, which means that the product and the packaging are tested as a one system together with applied testing system and a method that we offer in our facilities. I just want to highlight that this is the first such kind of lab in Stora Enso, and also first ISTA certified lab in Baltic region. You may wonder what is ISTA. Well, ISTA is a US-based International Safe Transit Association, which is a non-profit organization focused on specific concerns of transport packaging. And ISTA has partnered up with Amazon and all the testing procedures that Amazon is asking for their vendors to use when they certified their boxes for Amazon programs are developed together with ISTA. Nevertheless, ISTA has its own testing procedures for various sizes, weights, and type of packaging. And also, Amazon has created Amazon Packaging Support and Supplier Network, shorter APAS. And APAS was developed and introduced to guide vendors, sellers, and manufacturers in certifying their products. And with the PackTester Lab established in our facilities, we have officially been recognized as an APAS member, and we can be found on the APAS list. So next slide, yeah. Thank you. And now more about our existing equipment. Currently, we have the most crucial equipment installed, which you can see on the top row. Under the name of each machine, you can see the maximum size and weight of packaging testing capabilities of the equipment. And just shortly what each machine is designed for. Let's start with the top row. A vertical vibration system is the tool that has been designed to perform the vertical vibration caused by several means of transportation, such as a train, a plane, a ship, or a spring steel truck on the road. Then we have a drop tester, which allows us to know how vertical and rotational impact can affect the integrity of packaging and the products. And we also have a compression tester, which is designed to test the compressive strength of packaging and creep performance. And the rest of the equipment will be installed by the end of the year. And let's start with the clamp tester, which is designed to measure the protective capabilities of freights when they suffer horizontal pressure and a vertical motion during storage. Then we have an incline impact tester, which simulates the horizontal shock and impact that affects the stability and the safety of the load produced by various means of handling and transportation. And the last but not the least is climate chamber, which will help us to understand what is happening with the product, for example, in extreme moisture environment. Let's move to the next slide, please. After installing the rest of the equipment, we will be able to proceed with a wider spectrum of the test protocols. But at the moment, with the equipment that we have already, we can cover the most popular tests, which you can see on the top left column. There are also quite significant benefits. Using our services will shorten packaging development time. You will benefit from profit with reduced damage, profit loss, and optimized distribution costs. And you will also gain confidence in product launches and the protection of the product. I just want to mention that this is the single slide that you can use in communicating with the interested external parties. If you haven't participated in the PackTester intro sessions and have not received the information about our services, feel free to drop me a message and we can definitely sort this out. So let's move to the next slide, please. Yes, so now let me explain to you how you can apply for our services and what information you need to proceed further with the test and how much time it will take to receive the test results and of course the expenses of each test. Thank you. First of all, before we receive the test specimen, we need to know three simple things. What is the product customer wants to test, which includes the dimensions, weight, and the product type, and what is the acceptance criteria, why the client wants to test it. For example, they want to test just the packaging or packaging and product together to see the damage levels that would occur during the product distribution cycle, and or test the strength of the packaging in a specific environment it will be in. And the last but not the least is when would the customer be able to send a test specimen to our lab so we can plan the test day. So each test has a different price, as you can see, depending on how time-consuming the test is and whether the client wants to test the fragile or non-fragile materials. Prices are valid 30 days from the presented proposal to the customer, and test is performed only when the agreement has been signed and the test specimen has arrived at our lab undamaged. And from that moment, test report will be delivered in 10 to 15 working days. So, oh, I just realized I have made a little mistake. Let's move to the next slide. Yes, I was supposed to take this slide out. I think this is more beautiful. Anyways, to illustrate how we work from the moment of receiving the request to the moment of reporting back to the customer, we have created this little timeline. So you can see that, first of all, it is very crucial to understand what is the hazard that causes damage to your product, and then we can help you to select the suitable test procedure. Sometimes clients already knows what kind of test they want to do. So it's fairly simple for us. And after deciding what test we will perform, we need to know what is the test acceptance criteria, which means what would be the allowed damage to the product or packaging or both. Then obviously we need to receive the test specimen to our lab, overpacked, undamaged, so we can perform the test. And obviously we perform the test, and if and only if the customer is a member of ISTA, then we report back to ISTA. If not, then they will receive the invoice and test report from us. Anyways, don't hesitate to get in touch with me or Dirts, and yeah, for further information. And now let's watch the video of our lab. Enjoy.
So thank you all. I think this was the last. Oh, we have some more, but I think we don't have time to present the last thing about our landing page. Erlands, maybe we can share it in the chat instead. If
yeah, that's a
link.
Good.
So and the Q&A, I think you can send us messages instead of.
That's very good. But hey, I mean, great. I mean, first of all, I mean, applause. I mean, real ones and the virtual. I mean, great to see. I mean, this kind of really passionate video about the team as well. And we're nice to know everybody and all the tools and others. But hey, this was very much for everybody. I mean, now you got a bit of a more like